Journey on a beautiful Wednesday afternoon in South Florida. Bill Murphy with the Big Riff coming up at 5:30 on South Florida's Classic Rock, Big 106 FM.
97.1 The Eagle, pure rock and roll from the latest counterparts from Rush. This is Cold Fire on The Eagle.
The greatest hits of the 60s and 70s. Bill Murphy, Magic 102.7.
Magic 102.7, 6:53 in the morning. A look back at last night's 24 season premiere with Donna, the Beatles, and Fleetwood Mac coming up. And I'll let you know today's Magic Song of the Day for a chance at a trip to St. Lucia. Stevie, Magic 102.7. Only the best nonstop rock and roll. 103 She, Bill Murphy bringing you another 10 in a row and a classic indeed from Rick Derringer. 103 She, lock it in. She 103.5. She plays everything. Details coming up on how you can win your way to the iHeartRadio concert. Details within 15 minutes.
WSHE FM, Fort Lauderdale, Miami.
The Beat It thing with everybody knows that Eddie Van Halen did the guitar solo, but you did the riff everybody remembers. The brank was you on your guitar. And
I play bass on that too.
And you even play bass on it. So you have more of a presence on that one than Eddie does. And I just
I never thought about it, but yeah, I guess you're right.
I don't even know if anybody...
I mean, everybody else does all this homework. It was so long ago, I don't really think about it much.
Right. And now that's kind of lets us shift into your solo career, which has got about 4 or 5 albums already, and I love every one of them. This latest one is a very, very personal one for you. I want to play the opening track on this one. It's called Darkness in My World, and I want you to tell me a little bit about it. There's a little bit of cynicism in your lyrics on this album, is there not?
Well, I've had a really rough couple of years, and I kind of wrote about my feelings about it,
Yeah, I didn't say it was a bad thing, but...
No, I'm just saying, I'm not going, woohoo, what a happy day it is.
Yeah, but I mean, is there a hesitation there when you get to write a song that you may stop yourself and go, was this too personal?
I think the reason why it's done so well for me and been so critically acclaimed, I guess, is because it was so honest.
Right.
People can smell BS a mile away these days, you know what I mean? And if it's real, that's really how I felt. So, and I really wrote all those words myself, It wasn't like I got some writer to come in and doll me up and make me look good. I mean, I was really digging deep into my heart and soul and writing about what was really going on in my life. So yeah, it's very personal. Some of it's very sad.
Darkness in My World, the opening track from Steve Lukather's latest, All's Well That Ends Well, on Music Friday.
Don't forget WGTR, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and the Palm Beaches. 97 GTR.
97 GTR and Sticks from Grand Illusion getting us through half an hour of continuous compact disc rock and roll from 97 GTR.
And there's been a lot of speculation and a lot of wondering and a lot of rumors going on about what happened between you and the rest of the band, or you and specifically Tommy Shaw. Is there something there that you can enlighten people about, or am I treading into territory I'm not allowed to be going into?
I'd like to quote Rodney King.
Can't we all just get along?
It was never anything specifically between Tommy and I.
Okay.
That's just nonsense. Yeah, no, they all hated me.
Oh, okay. It was all...
It was a joke.
4 against 1.
No, it wasn't even that. But 1999, when there was only 3 of us left, it was Tommy, J.Y., and myself. I had gotten sick. They wanted to book a tour, and they wanted me to commit, and I asked for another 6 months to just get my strength back before I had to go on the road. And they said if I either had to show up for rehearsal on this date for the tour, they were going to replace me. I told them I couldn't, and they replaced me. That's it. Ultimately, that was what happened. And I haven't been in the band since. As far as a reunion, that's always been in Tommy and J.Y.'s hands. I would still be in the band had it been up to me. And that's the end of the story.
And I guess people still can hang on to that maybe outside possibility that might happen?
Why not? I guess the quoted Tommy Shaw song, Never Say Never.
Okay, well, there you go. You can understand, you've been a relatively, you haven't been that accessible. You don't hear many interviews, and again, that's why I feel very privileged to have you on my show today. We don't hear from you personally too much over the years. And the same with Tommy, for that matter. And your fan base is so loyal and so huge that you can understand that rumors may start going around and people may start to speculate. I guess you can put yourself in the shoes of the fans and realize, right?
I can, and I appreciate it. But let me just put a fine point on it.
Okay.
I have nothing but the utmost respect for Tommy Shaw's musical ability. He and I were really good for each other. We made great music together. We contributed to each other in many ways. And I would be surprised he wouldn't say the exact same thing.
Only the best nonstop rock and roll. Oh boy, never fails to raise a few goosebumps. Stevie Nicks and Fleetwood Mac and Sarah by request. It's She's Electric Lunch. Bill Murphy taking and playing them. 550 WSHE. 45 minutes of nonstop rock happening. Here's U2 by request. 103 She, lock it in.
Let's take a deep look, as you are called one of the founders of the sound of Detroit, and I want to talk about Devil with the Blue Dress. I hope you're not rolling your eyes right now at the prospect of me playing it, because I really want you to try to talk about the days leading up to going in and recording this song and the buzz, if there was any, about how successful this was going to be for you.
The song is a medley. Bob Crew came to us and asked us if we knew of any cool songs that we could possibly put into a medley. Well, there was this version of a song, and it was written by Shorty Long, and it didn't sell anything. It didn't even sell well in Detroit. But it was a slinky, snaky sort of R&B, it was a filthy sounding song, and we loved it. But when we, turned the ignition on, our engine was running a lot faster than Shorty's, and the thing just took off like a rocket. It was simple. It really wasn't a lot of preparation involved. The only thing that stands out in my mind was the sense in the studio that we had created a really, really good song that did permeate everybody that was a witness to it and was in the studio at the time it was recorded. It just felt hot. It really felt like a hit record.